Ariana Grande.
Good morning. What's up, guys? Ooh, that's a pop. This whole move's getting retraced. Good morning, Julio. Good morning, Baha, and good morning, Alan. How you guys doing? Good morning, Hermes. You're down 1,000 on a 50K. Oh, damn. Honestly, 1,000 drawdown's still pretty good though. Yeah. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to get my charts set up. There's my OBS. Another weird pre-market move? Dude, yeah. I think some insiders are dumping pre-market or something, man. I don't know. Let me see. Let me check the Nasdaq. Were there earnings or something? Bro, I don't see anything. Yeah, earnings are usually afterwards, so. I don't know. PA is weird, man. Good stuff you caught this long, though. This is ripping. Yeah, I probably don't want to long that until it really breaks that. This week is cooked. Yeah, this week is pretty cooked. It was really tough to trade. We'll probably just work on an eval today. I'm at another payout on this account, so let's see. Yeah, I think we just took a little bit of profits on these because yeah, we're just going for payout. My request is in, so until that's in, I'm probably just gonna chill on this account. But we'll work on an eval. We'll try to get one. past today. Thinking about doing evals as well. Honestly, it might be the smart move, just because honestly PA is dude, this already looks like your move of the day, you know? So I think we're just gonna be scalping here today. Yeah, I don't know if we'll really get a trend off of that, but maybe, we'll see. Like, let's see what the market gives us, but we're literally right back in our range, so I'm expecting chop. I don't know about you guys. We'll go over all that though. Let me finish setting up. How does that look? Wait, what is it? What is our delay at? 50. We're well above. Oh shoot, I was not watching. Oh dang, that would have been a good long. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Sorry guys, I missed that. Literally, I would have. How many points is that? Yeah, I would have like a 30 points right there. Did anyone else long it off this? Good morning. Dude, I'm so sad. I should have ate this scalp here. I was messing around with my stream. Honestly, that's a good sign though. If we kind of break above these levels, we actually might get a trend day, right? I'm kind of due for one, not gonna lie. We have like a 200 point or 130 point move down pre-market. I'm gonna market open and get another 100 point up. I'm gonna buy one in market here. I like this by being a little choppy, but I like this coming for these highs. If we start getting structural break the other way, I'm probably just gonna exit this trade, but until then, Then we try to ride this momentum up. Let's see what we can get. It's looking a little weak. Did we get structural break, by the way? We kind of did. Okay, stopped out there. Not gonna lie, I forgot I was on an eval, and I'm trading minis right now. Oops. Not gonna lie, I still like long on this, but I'm gonna watch this just for a second. We have a break on the one. I don't feel comfortable selling this. I'm gonna try one more long. Entry might not be the greatest. I'm just gonna trade a mini. Be a little bit more aggressive to exit this one since we are trading minis. Yeah, I didn't really trust this to reverse right here, just because the higher time frames were looking a little bit more bullish. I'm gonna go in another mini. I want to see this pop. Yeah, I was really liking it holding this base and closing over it, but maybe that's not what we get today. Get me out. What the heck? It's all good. We are taking this eval a little aggressively. I think we just gotta wait here now. After the expansion, It's not really respecting market structure. Like we break, we go up, we break, we go down. It's just gonna be a little choppy. So I think until we get some direction, we just kind of chill on this. Yeah, I like this on the 5. I liked it breaking over this and kind of retesting, reclaiming the base, and then moving up. That's kind of my thought process on this one. So we're just kind of trading price action, market structure. But yeah, PA is just not really respecting market structure at all. Yeah, I don't really have a bias anymore. I don't want to go. I have like long and short confluences, so I'm probably just gonna chill until I see something else. You went long 646. Ooh, nice. You caught it pretty low. That is looking pretty bearish, but we're on VWAP. The orb closes in about like 3 minutes. Ooh, alright, it's looking dumpy now. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of on a lot of levels here. I feel like you can't really be bullish on this until we honestly close above like these levels on a higher time frame. Minute left. Yeah, that's looking weak, right? I'm just gonna try for a sell here and see. Let's see if we can push through these levels and kind of close below them. I'm gonna see if price can break these levels. And then if it ends up breaking them, I'll probably add in. But until it really breaks these levels, I'll probably just stay in one contract. We got about 13 seconds left on the 15. That's looking a little bullish. I'm gonna hold it though. Just wanna see how the 15 closes. Man, I don't wanna say that's bullish, but I'm risking way too much. This eval's already almost blown. So I haven't been reading your guys' chats. I'll get to it in a second. Dude, like, I don't like that wick on the 15. Like, I still want to short this. Alright, this might be my last trade on this, and then we'll be on a different eval. That's kind of bullish close on the 1. Right, but we're kind of caught on this base, so we'll see if it kind of just gives it any sort of respect. It doesn't. Okay. Oh, my EMA color is correct. Let me see. Yeah. I don't know, honestly. Like this is what was giving me hesitation. This 15-minute wick for longs. On top of that, our EMAs have not flipped, so I was not looking long. I was definitely still short biased. I think we left like equal lows down here too, so. I don't really have a clear setup. You know, we're unable to close above this now. I think I gotta wait for the hourly to close before I make a move, to be honest, because I think this is still giving me a little hesitation. Like if the hourly is not going to close above these and not reclaim any of these levels, then you know I want to remain short biased, right? Because like if the hourly leaves a wick here, we just wipe out all this. We hit base, and then I would want to see this retrace back down. But it's a different story if the hourly can close above these, right? And then we'll probably just see a little retrace. and probably see a grind up. That actually looks decent for long. Three, two, one. Have I tried trading gold? I have not tried trading gold. I've backtested it a very little bit, and it looks okay. Looks okay, but yeah, I haven't tried to like actively trade gold yet. Classic NQ just kind of lagging behind. I'm gonna buy in here, and then I'm just kind of YOLOing this trade. I want this account to either reset or something, because I'll probably just start a new eval. Dude, yeah, I forgot I was trading the eval, and I just started like trading minis. I think I entered like 1 or 2 minis in my first one, and I risked like way too much in the beginning. I'm not used to trading the 50k evals, so that caught me off guard a little bit. Let's go. I entered this because ES didn't really respect its it made like a little like bearish break to the downside, but then it just had a candle up. So I just went long on NQ, hoping that it would follow, and it did. And what's called ES took the highs, so I'm assuming what's called NQ is gonna follow and take these highs as well. This is what I really wanted to take. We'll see if we get a grind up there though. I'm gonna keep this chart on the 15. That's kind of what my trade looked like. Let's see if we can take it to that high. I'm gonna add one more mini. We'll go 3 minis on this trade. Let's see if we can recoup. Stop up. Yeah, this is good. This is good momentum. We really wanted to hit these levels. mean, ES is going for those highs at like 892, right? That would be my assumption. It's super close to that. I don't know if it's gonna edge us out. Looks like it might. That's unfortunate. I want to see that dip get bought up on ES. Seven seconds on ES. I want ES to close above the previous candle wick. And it did. Okay, let's go. I would consider kind of getting out of this if it didn't close above that previous candle wick. Giving a little chop. I think people are just taking profits right here. Dang. That's a big retrace. No, not back to my entry. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. It's so close. My finger's on the trigger to exit this. I'm mainly watching ES. ES is putting in some pretty big wicks on the 1 minute. Some pretty big bottom wicks. And it's really close to wiping out some macro highs from, I don't even know how far back. So I'm really wanting it to wipe those highs out, but that's so unfortunate. I just like, I don't want to trust this going down. Come on, ES, you can do it. Hit 892. Oh, there's news today? I thought we had AM news today. Oh shoot, you're right, there is news today. Oh man, I don't know if I want to hold this into news. I guess it's an eval, it's whatever. What was your confluence to enter this trade? I was watching ES. I mean, we were grinding up, right? And I wanted to get into this long somewhere. I saw ES make a bearish break and then like immediately close over it with the bullish candle. And I think it was around here. I think it was like here or something. I think I entered here, my original position. And as soon as I saw ES make that bullish break, I just entered on Nasdaq, off of Nasdaq's bullish break, like right here. Yeah, ES is looking real close to taking those highs out. It's like every time ES takes a little dip, Nasdaq is taking a kind of a fat dump, so. Okay, there we go. Alright guys, a giant wick to take my TP. Let's go. Save the account. Let's fucking go. How do you trade your evals? According to your, I definitely take my evals a lot more aggressively. Except I don't usually take it this aggressively. I accidentally traded minis instead of micros, so I went to pretty big drawdown, trading a couple early trades. Yeah, ES took those highs. Nasdaq took some highs. But yeah, I trade my evals a little bit more aggressively. I didn't mean to trade it this aggressively. Usually like 10 micros, 10, 15 micros. If I was trading a 50K on funded, I probably would have like stuck to anywhere from like 3 to 5 micros. Is probably what I would actually trade, especially if I had multiple accounts. If I only had one 50K account, I'd probably take it a little more aggressively, like 5, 10 micros. But it's different if you have like multiple accounts. But I usually run 150K evals. I'm just running the 50Ks with the stream, so. Cool. This account saved. It has 40% consistency. What was that again? 2,500 profit target. So I can make like 1,000 on this. I'm gonna go to micros. Holy crap. Dude, someone in the chat's gotta warn me if I'm on minis trading 50Ks. Please. Alright, ES is closing above its level. Might see a little more upside on this. That might have been a decent entry there. I'm gonna mark it in 2 minis, or sorry, 2 micros. I'm putting my stop literally above that previous 15-second low. And we're gonna see if we can sweep this macro high up here. I'm just gonna go break even. So we're correctly on micros now. Honestly, I'm not liking these wicks, but ES looks strong, so. I think I'm gonna take one off. Okay, I just took one off. I hope that was before that little dump. And I'm gonna leave one break even. I don't like how it's stalling out. Okay, let me get stopped out, one break even, right? Hello? Dude, I don't know how to use TradingView, not gonna lie. Still wanted to take this, but kind of watching ES. ES had like a little bearish shift again, but if it puts in another bull candle, I'll be back in this. Okay, yeah, I'm back in. Yeah, ES is like shrugging off like every lower time frame like shift in market structure. So we're kind of playing the same game on NQ. many points is this? That's still 15 points. I'm gonna buy in 2 more. That's probably like 10 points from where I bought in. There we go. I want to sell all mine off at that high. There we go. Another dub. Good stuff, guys. Nice little scalp. Yeah, ES has more room to go. I'm just watching like some highs that ES could be taking. It just took like a previous like macro high. So I'm expecting a little chop here, which is why I wanted to exit my position, but honestly, Nasdaq's holding this high. We'll see though. I think we might get a little chop here, so I'm just gonna exit. Sharp pip photography. You said 870 is your target. I would agree. I would agree for higher, but I've been scalping up, so my entry wasn't that great. I think if I had a lower entry, I'd probably still be holding this. But yeah, I didn't have a great entry. I'm just kind of scalping up some of the moves up. So I'm not really comfortable holding my positions right now. Especially when we sweep a high like that on ES and NQ. You know, you're gonna get a little chop here. People are gonna be selling off. So even if this is going up, you know, you might get a little, you know, chop, right? And I literally entered here, so I just wanted to be out. Nice, cut those long as well. Let's go, dude. Yeah, honestly, I think that's how you had to play this. I was like, if you're watching ES, I think, me personally, I was watching ES make, so let me pull up the ES chart. Literally all I was watching was ES would start like making breaks bearish, and then it would make bullish breaks, and then I'm just long. It would go bearish, and then we go bullish again. I'm just long. Here too, it went bearish, and then went bullish. I just went long. Like when it's like absolutely just like disregarding market structure like that, you just know that order flow is in a single direction, you know? And like convincingly in a single direction. So yeah, and I think the draw on liquidity was pretty clear, right? Like these highs that were up here. ES has some pretty clear targets. That's perfect. This is the high that we've been wanting to get taken. I honestly thought we'd get a bigger retrace before we took it. But we took it. Yeah, I mean after these, right? Like, what are we gonna take? We're gonna take these highs. I'm sure I want to make these raise so I can see them. Yeah, we got some key levels here too, so. These are definitely things I'd be watching. Yeah, I mean, these would be my next targets, to be honest. If this wants to keep grinding up. I think there's no reason to be short biased today, right? I think if you're still looking at longs, I'd just be watching ES, but Unless this wants to moon, I kind of want this to come back before wiping these out. Yeah, I don't know. ES is looking so strong. Looks like 26,000 by end of day. 26,000. Dang, that's up there, bro. Another 160 points. I can see it. Obviously, there's no reason I wouldn't be long here. I'm gonna go in one mini. I want to try to get this to 1,000. So. Maybe like 40. I would want to take my TPs on that, but let's see if we can just ride this momentum up. I'm just setting stops below the previous market structure low. And we're legit just riding momentum. Dude, we're way overextended though. Holy crap. We're above second deviation on VWAP. We're like way up there. Yeah, this is the long. If you long here, it's definitely late. Like, I don't think I'd ever take this trade on a funded, especially not with this RR. Just fully exterior longs. Good stuff, dude. Congrats. Especially if you literally entered anywhere. I think someone called it in the chat down here too. I forgot who it was. I think it was Sharp Pit Photography. So like long here. That would have been a crazy long if you were still in from there. Yeah, my entry was definitely late, so I think we still ate. We ate like this. I think we ate this and then we ate this. So we're eating. Let's go, guys. What does it look like on the 1 minute? That looks great on the 1 minute. So yeah, this count has 40% consistency. So it'll take 3 days to pass this account. It's crazy. I mean, we're due for a trend day, right? Like, after all this, these ugly moves the last like few days. It really tripped me up because we had that pre-market dump again too. And then high-key, I would have caught this long this morning, but I was like messing around with my OBS. I was like a pretty bread and butter trade of ours too. And we take this every time. That would have been a quick like 30, 40 points. $7.16. How did the hourly candle close the previous one? Yeah, that looks great. Tons of trade blown up this week. Yeah, 100%. I think you gotta be really cautious with your capital this week. One express, one challenge. Yeah, I think I blew up 3 evals this week, but I was a little more, you know, conservative with my funded account, so we're able to stay fully green this week. But my evals are in the dust, except for this one. Up now with 2 new. Let's go, dude! Congrats. Yeah, good stuff, Amp. I mean, honestly, you're gonna blow accounts. I think. Like the 2K drawdown and the 50Ks is just so low. You know, you're gonna end up blowing them. So yeah, but now that you're up, just honestly protect your capital and get those payouts. All right, I'm just gonna exit this. This might go up, but I'm not really liking it. Yeah, ES is starting to round out, so I think you get a lot more chop here. So I'm just gonna chill. Yeah, that would have stopped me out. Bro, I think this was elevator up, not gonna lie, look at this. I hope we staircase down and elevator up. This was definitely an elevator, eh? Having more drawdown is so much better for cycle. I agree, 100% agree. Yeah, even when I get extra phase, I don't size up too much. I still trade my 1 to 3 minis. I think that's all you can trade too on an XFA once you first get it. But what do you call it? I still like to trade a little aggressively on my XFAs when I get them to build up that buffer. Yeah, I think having that buffer on my XFA too, when I built it up early, definitely helped my psychology on just keeping the account as well and not blowing it. We're really close to taking out these highs. So if this was your target, it was my target, but I just left a little early. It's definitely edging you out. You know, this is probably gonna like do something like that, right? And then Probably look for some divergence on RSI. I think that's what I would expect here, but I don't really see anything clear to trade. Where's 8? Your limit at 5,800. Let's go. Where's 5,800? Oh, yep. ES did the same thing. And it's kind of what I'm talking about. It kind of has this like bearish break, right? And then suddenly gets this bull candle, breaking again. I think that's honestly a solid time to long NQ. I've been kind of the same thing. But yeah, honestly, I think if you didn't really catch this move, it's really iffy to enter anything here, especially after this expansion. Like you're probably gonna get chopped, and like if we can hold the previous high, we'll probably have more upside. You know, you'll probably get some sort of distribution pattern here, and then you can maybe enter for a long. But I'd be pretty cautious to enter trades here off of like market structure because it's gonna be choppy. 5,800, is that on ES? Or are you talking about 6,800? 5,800? 5,800 is like down there. Did I trade pre-market on that crazy drop? I didn't. Yeah, I didn't trade the drop, unfortunately. Where was the drop? What time was that? 5:30? Yeah, I didn't trade that. Yeah, I don't know how aggressive the candles were going down. I don't know if it like grinded down, but I did not trade that. I saw it late. I don't remember I posted it, but like something like here. I think that's when I saw it. Similar to that midday drop yesterday? Yeah. Exactly. I mean, that's what you want to see, right? That little grind down, that drop, you come up, and then once you break that, you just go long. I missed that long too, right here. Or actually it was up here. For like 30 points, 30, 40, almost 40 points. I probably would have taken 30. Yeah. Realistically, I probably would have taken like 25 because my fill. I just market it in. But that's a free 25 points right there. Like I would trade this literally every time, like 100% of the time. I think like 25% of my like Instagram shorts are it's literally just taking this long. Like same thing here, right? We were watching this level here yesterday. Did this happen in Asia? Oh, this was in Asia. If you take that long, like, how many points is that? Just so you take it to the next high, 41 points. Yeah, we trade that setup every time. What time zone do I live in? I live on the West Coast. In US West Coast. So Pacific time. It's pretty early. I wake up around like 4:30 here. And you touch previous day low, nice, dude. That's huge. You get up earlier too? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what your time zone is, but for me, I mainly just trade the New York session, but I like to be up earlier so I'm like awake and alert, you know, because I think a lot of trading, especially if you're trading price action, you gotta be reactive. You gotta be thinking clearly. So. West, yeah, I agree. 100%. I love it. You do gotta go to bed a little early, wake up a little early, but I think it's worth it. Yeah, I'm more of an early bird anyway, so this kind of works out. Alrighty, this is kind of what I'm talking about. Like you get shifts in market structure, but it's like almost high key not respected. You just get this chop. We're on the previous day macro high. I was talking about if we can hold this, then we have more upside. But if not, then you know we might see that retracement, but. Momentum's bullish, right? It already looks like we're starting to form that bear or bull flag on a 5-minute. Putting in those bottom wicks as well. You're looking for that reversal at 6 a.m., but just getting up. Yeah, getting up's the hard part. It's the discipline that's the hard part, man. 100%. But I think definitely if you're not like naturally like to wake up early, it's definitely hard to trade on the West Coast. Dang, 3 a.m. Hawaii time? That's crazy. PitmoQ, hello mate, can we sell Nasdaq? I mean, you can sell it. I'm not selling it though. I'm kind of sitting out of the market. Like, honestly, I can't trade on this account anymore because we're at consistency. I can't trade on my XFA because we're at profit and I don't want to lose the profit, so I get my payout. My other Tradeify funded accounts at consistency already. We took some of these trades on it, so I don't know. What do we do, guys? Do we just start another eval? It's harder to short on bullish day? Yeah, I agree. Like, I 100% would not be shorting this. Like, we're bull flagging above the previous day high, or previous macro high. Like, we're bull flagging above this, so. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not bearish at all. I think we can possibly see a pullback, right? But this is not indicating a pullback, if I'm honest. CYB, sip. Is that how you say your name? Sorry if I butchered it. I'm doing good, man. How are you? Did I take any trades today? Yes. We unfortunately didn't catch any of the big moves, but we're able to catch portions of the big move. I don't remember exactly where. We caught like this. We for sure caught this. And I think we caught one more. I don't remember. Oh, we caught this move too, or something like that. We caught like 3 scalps on the way up. Yeah, when you have this much momentum, honestly, it's kind of hard to lose your trades if you're just trading in the right direction. Start another 50k eval. Honestly, I might. Let's see. Yeah, trading is the hardest way to make easiest money. Dude, let me show you something. Actually, I don't know if I can show you this. I literally said that to my buddy today, who is he like found my Instagram channel, and I literally said that quote to him. Trading is the hardest way to make easy money. Let's retest 830. You're gonna go long. Yeah. I can't really tell. We had a really big move. 300 points. I'm assuming sellers are coming in, to be honest. Yeah. It's gonna be hard to trust breaker structure. It's gonna be hard to trust price action, really. But yeah, as long as we're holding this, I can see like explosive moves to the upside. But you know, if we're constantly retesting this, kind of doing this, we can definitely see this more round out. But yeah, me personally, I mean, there's no account I can really take a trade on right now, but if I were to take any trades right now, I would want a deeper retest. Yeah, retesting that previous macro high is pretty solid. I think you just get more volatility around that area. So it's a little harder in my opinion. I'll probably wait for the hourly to close. If the hourly doesn't close above this high, then we'll probably see more downside. And then we'll see like a move up. But if it closes above, just say it closed right here. Yeah, then I think testing the previous macro high before move up is pretty solid. But if it doesn't close above, then, you know, we could be due for like a slight correction before we go back up. Those wicks are nice though. What's up, man? New here is the gray area or VWAP standard deviation bands. Yes, exactly. This is the secondary deviation, and the gray cloud is the first deviation. And I use that as like our session and weekly value area. I think I have the session on right now. Let's change the session style. Change to blue. Oh wait, that's okay. I'm gonna put session on purple. And I'll put weekly on orange. Oh yes, you are right. Are you talking about what I said? Yeah, you just gotta be careful after expansions, right? You just get chop. I mean, you can try to trade this range. I think this range is like pretty clear, right? The range. Yeah, honestly, this range is like clear as day. You can try to trade it, but oh yes, oh yeah, the hourly candle. Yeah, you just gotta wait for it. It's gonna chop around this area because like bulls are gonna want to close above it, bears are gonna want to close below it. So you're just gonna get a lot of chop here. We're just like bouncing off of it. So obviously bulls have control, right? But you're just gonna want to see it close. Like even though you see it close, like I still think you can see a pullback. You know, just say we close like above here in the hourly. I think you can still, you know, see something like that. You'll still see volatility, in my opinion, unless we're just like super bullish. But if we're like super bullish, like we just like instantly pop up, then, you know, I think if you have like that much like conviction, like like everyone's going long, you just join in. You know, just have a measured stop, join in, aim for the next high. Free 20 points. I think someone had higher targets, 2,600, right? Yeah, you like another 100 points. Yeah. Yeah, just honestly, like if you get that conviction, just measure your stop, measure your risk, and trade the trend. How many points is this range? It is 28 points. Not the best range, but not bad either. You just trade deviations of the range. It's like 40 points. So yeah, it just kind of depends, right? 740. Yeah, we're above that macro high now, so, or sorry, below that macro high, not above. Oh yeah, we're breaking out of the range. Trapping some buyers off that bull flag. So 15 minutes, 18 minutes left on the hourly. Honestly, if this closes bearish and we start getting accepted into value area, I could see this. I could also see this plummeting, so that's something else that we like to trade, like structural breaks into value area. And then if we get accepted into weekly value area, I can see all of this going. $400 points. Chasing trades asks what indicators I use. I use VWAP. I use some moving averages. I use the 5-minute, 14, and 50 EMA just to kind of gauge market momentum. But other than that, I don't really use much. Just VWAP on the session and the week, and EMAs. Yeah, that's about it. I don't really use a lot of these other ones. Last December was better than this price action. Yeah, I have no idea how last December was. I didn't trade. I only started trading futures like a month and a half ago, so maybe it's been like 2 months now. This was like one of my first funded accounts. This 150K. The 12th, so not even like a month on this one, but I was back testing for like probably at least a solid month. Okay, we're starting getting acceptance into value area. I can see this absolutely plummet. If you use pivot line, you might stop. Yeah, the pivot indicator. I think I have it somewhere here. Oh, we were at a pivot. I didn't even see that. I don't really use it to like base trades off of, but I do like it. I think pivots are pretty solid, but I don't really like to like use it. What would a good entry confirmation in the value area be? How I like to use value area is like you want that structural break, right? But like if you come into value area like that, like I want to see this bear flag, and then you can trade the bear flag. If you have just a ton of momentum and you're just like broke in like that, right? You like break this candle like on a 5 minute or something, like I would just enter on a retest of that level that we just broke. Go to lower time frame, set your stop below like the lower time frame high on a short. That's how I would trade it. Like acceptance into value area means I want to see either candles, just like a bunch of candles closing inside, and we're starting to see some sort of like distribution pattern inside, like this too. Like we come up here and we're just setting higher highs and higher lows. Huge candle, that looked like a huge candle up, like right here, right? Inside value area, like you could have traded this whole thing. But I think for me, I wouldn't have traded this because, you know, I'm bearish until this breaks on this type of pattern, but that's how I would trade value area. Joseph said full port. I kind of already did full port this account. We were down to $200 in drawdown, and now we're at max consistency. We can't make any more on this account, so. You missed that whole thing. Sad day for you. Hey man, there's more opportunity, right? Even today, I think there can be more opportunity. There's a lot of volume today, it seems like. Let's check. There's a lot of volume there. Yeah, volume's dried out a bit, but I'm liking that. This is what I'm talking about. Like if you get a bear flag, you know, kind of like this, like within value area, that'd be a good short. Yeah, I just watched this. But there's just so many things to watch, right? You gotta watch ES too. Did the hourly close? No, we have 10 minutes left on the hourly. How many points does this have to recover? Like 25 points? Yeah, I don't know. Like this might want to come back up, right? And retest that. So I think we'll probably bear flag here. But if we close above, I don't know. It seems like a lot of buyers dropped out. We can check the tilt. I actually like don't use this too often, but the tilt on Top Step. Nasdaq, 53% of people are long. Okay, yeah. We're dumping. I like these candles. A solid short. YM is very smooth. Yeah, I've been meaning to take a look at YM. There's some days it just doesn't move, so. Does it affect your psych if you start a new val with drawdown? Not really. I feel like I don't really. I don't know. Evals are just kind of whatever, you know. Personally, I think if I start a funded account and drawdown, that might affect my psych a little bit. But evals are kind of whatever. You think you gotta stop scalping up here? Yeah, I mean, when you're scalping, right? I mean, me, personally, I like to scalp. I don't like to scalp pivots. I like to scalp, just like momentum. So like we took 3 scalps up here and, you know, we took a lot of points. So like we have momentum going down. Like if I were to scalp anything, I would scalp short, you know? Like this would have been a decent scalp. This move here. This would also have been a decent scalp. Yeah, we're not really able to close below these lows, so and we put in 2 wicks. So scalping short here might be a little iffy. But yeah, I think if you're scalping, like how I scalp, like you need that sort of like momentum, right? Like we had this huge momentum down, retrace. I don't scalp like the pivot, but when we're coming down, you know, we break here. Like I'll try to scalp that, and then, you know, we have a little break here. I'll try to scalp this. That's how I like to play it. I just like to play kind of like the breakouts. That's why like choppy days really get me, because it like never breaks out. I think a really good scalp we took yesterday was this scalp here. We're just unable to break this low, and then as soon as we had a structural break here, we scalped this. But yeah, that's just me personally. I have a really bad win rate trying to scalp pivots. But when I'm trying to scalp in momentum, it's not as bad. Yeah, I mean, like, look at this. Like, we're in a downward momentum. If just, you know, if you're selling the pumps, selling the buys, like, you're making money here. You're looking for long at 730. Oh yeah, I don't know what I have marked out at 730, but 730 looks 730 looks alright. I'll just be careful. We're traveling through valley area. When you travel through valley area, it's pretty bearish. So, well, there's your little resistance at 730. Anyone caught the move, Mohammed? One and done. 5 micros for 1K. Let's go, dude. Congrats. That's huge. Especially if you're on like 5 XFAs. It's 5 grand. Daily day trade. Do you consider the candle movement too? For example, if candle moves super fast to your limit order, do you then take the order out and wait? I'm not sure what you mean. Like if it like wicked or something? Like these candles are really aggressive. Like you just can't go wrong shorting this right now. At least until like value area, right? Dang, this was a beautiful day to trade. I kind of wish I had more evals or more XFAs or something. I got out my shorts earlier because of the bull flag. Yeah. That bull flag looks scary, dude. That looks scary, but dude, I think as soon as it broke bottom, I think that was a pretty good signal to go short, right? Yeah, I honestly thought it was gonna hang out up here a little longer, above the macro high, to see if we can reclaim it, but it like instantly rejected. Dude, I can see this as the start of the drop, all the way down to like 422 at least. The 15 is gonna close with a pretty bearish candle. Same with the 30. The 1 hour is putting in a huge top wick. Same with the 4 hour. Does daily have a bottom wick? No, it does. Okay. Bro, I couldn't find your live. Isn't it? It's on my Insta. Just Cam. Oh, someone also said my Discord link wasn't working. Let me see if I can fix that. Server settings. Invites. So I'm fixing my invite link. Edit. Excellent. Beef. There we go. That should work for Discord now. Yeah, my YouTube should be on my Instagram as like the main link. But yeah, just subscribe for me, bro. If you guys don't mind, if you guys can like and follow the Instagram too. We had some pretty big bangers today. Some big wins. I think we lost that trade. We won these 3. So in terms of trades we took, we're 3-1 today. I know for a fact I would have taken this and this. I don't think I would have taken this though. Could have been like 5-1 today. How many points would that have been? 25, 25, 40, 40, 20, 80, 100. Would have ate like 150 points today. That would have been crazy. Discord worked for you? You did that days ago. Oh, yeah. Someone messaged me on Instagram, just said the Discord link wasn't working, so I just changed it. Hey guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're doing next week we'll do a giveaway for a 50k account. So we'll give away a 50k Tradeify to, or maybe a Lucid account, let's see, to a subscriber of ours. Yeah, I finally got my creator code too from Lucid. So if you guys are buying Lucid accounts, make sure you use the code JMK. Get you like 40% off on Flex accounts. I might pick up another one. I think I bricked some of my Lucid Flexes. I think that was like last week though. You double the number of subscribers in a few days? Yeah, I don't know, it's crazy. Yeah, drop a like from you guys. We'll do a giveaway. Yeah, I want to do a giveaway. I want to do like a giveaway to like someone who's been like following and liking the videos for like the past week. So I don't want to exclude anyone that's new. But yeah, trying to give out an account to like an OG or like a true supporter, you know. Lucid's for futures? Yeah, Lucid's for futures. I really like their accounts. I haven't got a payout from them because I haven't held a funded account or passed a eval recently, but I really like their accounts. I've just been focusing on Tradeify a little bit more just because I like their accounts a little bit more, but Lucid is also really good. Yeah, we're trying to give a loyal sub a 50k account, you know? Yeah, maybe we'll give out a few. We'll see. It is getting close to Christmas, so. But yeah, the Lucid Flex accounts are solid, and I'm considering picking one up right now. and maybe trading the rest of today with that Lucid account. You've had a funded account for 2 weeks now and still can't get a payout. I'm tilting so much. I up, then I'm down. Very close to blowing it now. Honestly, I mean, that's just trading, right? You gotta play your probabilities. So, honestly, I'm trying to think what I would do if I was close to blowing one. Personally, I think if I was close to blowing a funded account, I would just wait for like a S plus setup and then probably just kind of go in hard and see if I can get my buffer back. That's me. That's also a really fast way to just blow off your account. If you like really want to hold on to your account, then I would definitely size down a lot and just try to build it up. Yeah, it just depends on your risk tolerance, right? And kind of what you want to do. I haven't gotten a payout, have funded for months. Just think it's best to forget I gotta get this. Yeah, honestly, it's just better to trade. Unless you have consistency, then you kind of gotta be a little careful. But it's better to trade. Not really think about your drawdown too much. Not really think about how much money you're making. Yeah, I mean, because technically, like, you know, you're trying to learn the skill, right? But I would say, you know, it is fair to say that prop firms are kind of more built like a game. So, you know, you do got to play by the rules, which is unfortunate, but, you know, it's how they make money. But my advice would be to just trade. Just practice. Even your evals, just think of it as practice. See what you did wrong. Yes, long bottom said, trade 1 micro, 2 A+ trades max per day if you want to get out of that drawdown. Yeah, I will listen to long bottom. That man just took like a fat payout out of 5 XFAs. I'm full porting my funded, got cooked today. Yeah, it really depends, right? Definitely what long bottom said is a smarter way to do it, but I think I'm just being realistic. I think, especially if I had like multiple funded accounts and one was like near drawdown or something, I might just full port it on a A+ setup. But definitely the smarter thing to do is literally go 1 micro, take a few trades on A+ setups, and you'll build that buffer back. And that'll help your mental too, right? Then you're just like, okay, I'm gonna continue just only take A+ setups. But now that you have a buffer, you can trade 2-3 micros, and then you do that for a few days and you're at payout. I think the best way to go with props is trading more than a few accounts instead of focusing on just one. Yeah, I would agree. I think that's helped me prop trading too, is having different accounts. And just kind of knowing that like during like chop, you don't want to trade your funded accounts, but you might want to risk trading the chop on your evals. It's the unsexy way to do it. Yeah, I agree. Honestly, the more unsexy your trading is, probably the more profitable you are. Like, honestly, once trading becomes boring, you know, it's like a good thing, but you know, trading's so fun, man. Yeah, just one account. That's good, man. That's good. Opening different accounts is smart. I wish I could have done that. Yeah, I mean, we'll do a giveaway next week, so. This pullback is stuck. Yeah. We're kind of expecting this, right? The pullback. I don't know how far. But also at the same time, if we start getting accepted into the weekly value area, I can see this pullback going all the way to like 410, 410, 415, 420, somewhere around there. Maybe taking out all these lows. Maybe like 350, honestly. But I don't know. Actually, I like 400. There's a lot of volume there. If you're a beginner and have a couple accounts, best copy trader, I would trade one by one. Yeah, I would trade one by one. That's what I would do. And then, you know, like if you took like a couple L's on one account, then you just swap to another one. And, you know, if you take a couple L's again, at least it's spread across your accounts, you know? Instead of just all your accounts being like deep in the red. Yeah, even when I'm doing evals, like just say I bought 5 evals, I'm not trading them all at the same time. I'll trade like max 3 at a time, but usually I'm doing like one or two at a time. Look at gold and Bitcoin. I want to see Bitcoin. Oh, that's why. I'll pull up a different chart. Let's go. Dude, I want Bitcoin to dump. Yeah. Unable to close. I hope Bitcoin breaks this. We did a little Bitcoin analysis yesterday. Alright. We're expecting like 40K. Dude, I think Bitcoin will come down to like 40 around this level. Oh god, what happened here? Bro, what the heck? Dude, imagine catching this. Like, that's crazy. You guys, look at that. You guys see that? Structural break into acceptance into value area into a straight dump. Yeah, that's crazy. That's a crazy chart on gold. I'm excited to see all the Reddit posts. MicroStrategy will go under if Bitcoin goes down to 40K? You think so? I think they'll just buy more. Are they that leveraged in Bitcoin? I would think Michael Saylor is smart enough to have capital to buy the dips. Hey bro, are you up today? We are up today. We hit max consistency on like 2 accounts today, and then I didn't really trade my XFA because it's payout day. I don't want to risk it. Let's see. Yeah, I probably won't get my top step payout for like at least another day. It's not really updating fast enough. $6.37. I catch gold short at the top and exit for 6 points. No, dude. Yeah, that gold short would have been crazy. That's actually insane, man. We're at the bottom of session value area. This could be reversal. Like I would say either this is reversal here, and if it's not, then we're gonna grind down all day today. But even if this reverses, I don't think it's gonna be V-shaped. It'll probably be round bottomed. What time is it? 11:19. So yeah, going into like New York lunch hour as well. Will Bitcoin go under 40K? I don't know. I hope it does. I think if we go into a bear market, Bitcoin can hit like 42.36, something like that. Somewhere in that area, maybe be all-time low, or not all-time low, but bear market low. Those are the levels I'd be looking at. You're a prop firm owner? No, not anymore. I like these wicks on the one. It's really respecting this. It's kind of that initial bounce that we had in the morning. Same area. yeah, this could be the pivot, guys. This is where I would definitely look for price pivoting. Like, honestly, I think this would have been a solid long. We'll see though. We still might get chopped, right? But I think if you bottom tick this, like, I would definitely hold this. Just hit your consistency target for the day. Thanks for the stream. I'll see you Monday. Dude, congrats, man. That's huge. Yeah, I'll see you Monday. Yeah, we'll get more dubs on Monday. We'll continue printing. Check Boris Norris. Do you think we can sweep pre-market 580? 580. Yeah, I think we can sweep that. But we gotta like hard break this level here. Get acceptance to value area, and then I can see 400. Like, I think 400 would be my target. But yeah, that's only if we break this, because right now I was looking at this as a pivot point. Enjoy your weekend, long bottom. Hope you have a fantastic weekend, man. What have been my pivot point? Oh, just where market can kind of turn around. And then this would have been a decent point to find a long. It's like it either goes long. I think this is just like a very high confluence point. It either goes long here, or it's gonna dump. And if it dumps, I'm looking at like 400 for my target. So it's kind of either or, in my opinion. But yeah, I think it'll chop around here before we really get an answer, especially going into New York lunch hour. So yeah, I don't know. And what's it called, on Fridays the market ends up just kind of drying out towards the end of session. So yeah, I'll be honest, if you didn't really catch a lot of this today, like the rest of the trading session might be a little dry. Yeah, we're unable to break this high. We'll see how much chop we get here. 5 minute looks really bearish. $690 reversal area. Yeah, this is kind of the area I'm looking at too. I mean, it just has to hold, right? Even just market structurally, like this low has to hold for us to set a higher low. So setting your stop right below this is like structurally valid, but you know, price can always kind of wake you up before you're going up. Yeah, I'm expecting chop here. I think buyers and sellers are gonna be fighting here. But if we ever do break below this low, 400 is my target. Like, I don't know if we'll get it today, but that's what I'd be aiming for. Yeah, you just gotta be careful around key areas. You're just gonna get chopped. Like even up here, right? I think we went long here, but we just like exited like with like $10 of profit just because like we just saw this chop come in. I think same thing here. You're gonna get chopped here. Okay, we broke it. Those candles look aggressive. Under 637 could flush? Yeah. Wait, 637? Oh yeah. No, I'm expecting 400, man. I'm expecting, I don't know if it'll do it today, but I'm expecting lower numbers for sure. Caught that entire short since 751. Ooh, let's go, dude. How many points is that? Like 100 points already? Dude. I think 400 is in play. There's a lot of key levels, so especially around here, you're gonna have to like watch out and watch price action. But yeah, if I was in the short, I'd just watch these lows, right? See how price reacts to these lows. If you start getting reversals off the lows, then it might be time to exit, but I would try my best to hold on to these. Undervalue area, the weekly value area. My goodness, this PA today was a godsend. It absolutely was, dude. Yeah, this would have been one of the days where I made a ton. If I had like more XFAs, or if I was trading my main XFA. But it's all good. There'll be more of these days. I think next week will probably be really good. The week after that, it's probably gonna start to dry out, the liquidity, like the week before Christmas. Like even if there are trend days, I might just take it super slow the week before Christmas, and then, you know, honestly just scalp for profitable days. And then guys, New Year's, we're gonna go in hard, all right? We'll start that mentorship program next year as well. I'll get you guys to pay out. All right, you guys have my word. I'll help you guys pay out. Guys, if you see this on Nasdaq, the 5-minute had a little trouble closing below this low. That's why you see a little push up, right? But then you have this gap on the 5-minute candle. So now that it tested this level, you know, PA might come back down and test this level again. And if we end up closing below this, you can see it test this level. If we don't close below this, you can see it going back up to test like a higher level. And that's how PA just kind of goes back and forth, like seeing what level has more buyers and sellers, right? I will say if this gets broken though on the 5 and we start getting acceptance into the weekly value area, I mean, honestly, that would be a short trigger, and bottom of value area would be my target. Yeah, this week makes me want to step back and chill for the rest of the year. Yeah, man. Honestly, just build more evals, go in 2026 with a ton of fundeds to trade. Yeah, that's my plan. That is 100% my plan. We'll see how many funded accounts we can build up. I mean, it'd be nice to have like 20, 30, right? And you just trade micros. Dude, that'd be so stress free. Honestly, especially with the new Tradeify and Lucid accounts too. It's solid. Dude, I really like the Lucid Flex accounts. Those are probably my favorite, right behind the Top Step, and then right after that it's the new Tradeify plans. So ideally I'm gonna want, like, I want to max allocate those, and then I might look into another firm if I get max allocation on those. Dude, it's the no consistency. I mean, Tradeify is no consistency too. The new ones. But yeah, it's the no consistency that kind of does for me. There's no buffer. The profit targets are good. Yeah, I mean, it's industry standard, right? So it's kind of, you got to kind of choose, like, I guess which one is a more reputable firm. And Lucid has like no like weird rules. Like, you can trade news. I don't know, they just don't have any like funky rules. So I really like them. But the only thing is I haven't got a payout from them because I haven't held a funded account long enough with them, and I haven't recently passed an eval, but that's the only thing. So if they pay out, then honestly really solid in terms of their account structure. Do I trade funding ticks? I don't. I just read some bad stuff about them on funded ticks, like payout denials for no reason. I've seen some stuff on IG. I've seen some stuff on Reddit. So I just don't trust them. Yeah, PA is just fighting to not break below this low right now. It looks weak though, man. We have our EMAs just flipped over too. I think 400 could be it. Adrian Zuleta, I just had a crazy roller coaster motion. I was $200 from blowing in an eval and took another short with 10 micros and made 1200. Let's go, dude. Yeah, I mean, that's trading, man. Especially when you have conviction, you do want to go in hard, right? I had the same thing on this eval. I was 200 away from breaching my account too, and now I'm at max consistency. It's because we hit some really good scalps here on the way up. But that's part of trading. That's why managing your risk is important, right? Because imagine if you're risking more, you would have already blown your eval. Derek Vela, trade day is cheap and pretty good for same day payouts. I've gotten funded and paid on my second day live, then got paid on the third day and blew it. Oh, nice. Not blowing it, but getting the payouts. Yeah, I haven't heard anything bad about trade day. I don't really know much about trade day. I might look into them as well. Do they have consistency, Derek? But they're intraday drawdown. Dude, I cannot trade intraday. Oh, they have end of day drawdown. I see. Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm day a little bit more. Same here, man. Intraday is my kryptonite. I'm not gonna pay out with the intraday account. Yeah, I haven't tried it, but I just know the way I trade because my trades go break even a lot. So I just know I can't trade intraday. Nice. So this low is kind of holding. We'll see though. Honestly, I think this gets caught on EMAs and reverses, but it's just really choppy right now, so I'll be careful. I'm reading through some of Trade Day's some FAQs. So you need a 4K buffer on a 150K. $1,000. Down to, not into the buffer. Trader on a 50K funded sim account earns 4,000. Okay. I see. Honest trade day looks pretty good. The drawdown's a little low, but it looks pretty good. But there's no news trading on trade day. Derek Villa, I see. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Lou trade as plans for the weekend. Yeah, me and a bunch of buddies are going. Like a huge group of people are going kind of just Airbnb out into the woods. Kind of like past the mountains, so it'll be a fun weekend. What about you? Lou trade? Alright, all you guys, what are you guys doing this weekend? Anything fun planned? This week, Blue 5 XFA, such a brutal week. Yeah, man. Yeah. Unfortunately, it was tough. A few days of this week was pretty tough. I blew 3 XFAs too, so I mean, it happened, man. Like, but that's why I think diversifying your accounts is a good idea. Imagine if you just traded one account today and you had like 4 accounts. You know, just blow one, and then you still have your 3 XFAs to get payouts from. So. Hey, Derek, I can't find it. Does Trade Day have a scaling rule? This week, or no, filled short 704, look for 675. 704. Oh, shoot. Hey, yo, it's kind of pumping on you. Yeah, honestly, 704 short was valid. But that one candle kind of invalidated, right? And we're kind of looking at EMAs. And you're stopped out, yeah. Unlucky, man. Yeah, I think there's just room up there. There's that, there's like an imbalance up there too. I think wanted to get filled. Dude, I didn't even mark out the orb today. Yeah, we're kind of right in the middle of the orb. Derek, do they have a scaling plan? So like, once you're funded, can you only trade like a certain amount of minis or micros until like you gain like a certain amount of balance, or can you just trade the full amount of minis? I can't really find it in their knowledge base, so. Yeah, that was a huge long, if you guys got that. Yeah, we're still bullish on higher time frames, so we were kind of looking for this retrace, right? We just didn't really know exactly how far it would come down. Yeah, I was wanting this low to stay protected and not get taken. But it kind of got taken, but it didn't close below on the 5 or anything above the 5, so. Yeah, not too bad. Oops. Yeah, honestly, I would have looked for a short in this area, but a 5-minute closing bullish like that is a little iffy, right? Five lots max, and then 1 extra contract per ticket profit. I see. Interesting. Yeah, I'll look into trade day. I definitely want to get funded, fully allocated at Lucid and Tradeify first. I got 2 Tradeify funded accounts, and then this is another eval that we're working on. Yeah, this would have been a solid move. Look at 30-point scalp there. If you're in from bottom, it's already how many points? Already 100 points. Dang, I should have started another eval. $800. Yeah, I can see that. I can see like top of orb to be kind of safe, you know. So, I'll be back. It's New York lunch hour, so we're probably gonna lack the volume for kind of big moves. Yeah, you can see like right before lunch hour, I think some people sold off. They could honestly just be gone for the entire day, you know. So this could absolutely be drying up. You know, you can probably even expect something like this, right? It just dries out. But yeah, guys, what's it called? I'm probably gonna buy 5 Lucid Flex accounts and then work on those evals next week. Yeah, they have a huge deal right now. I think it's 40% off. Yeah, 40% off for until today. So yeah, honestly, if you guys want to start some new evals, I would recommend that. Yeah, and we'll do some giveaways for some 50Ks next week. Make sure you're following and you're subscribed. We're gonna give it away to some subscribers, so yeah. Yeah, make sure to use the code JMK. Grab you guys some Lucid evals and let's work on it together next week. I'm probably gonna hop off for a bit. I might be back on for Power Hour. I'm not entirely sure, but I think liquidity is gonna kind of dry out today. So I'd be really careful trading the rest of the session, guys. I think a lot of breakout trades will probably fail, and this market doesn't really have a good sense of direction right now. So yeah, guys. What platform? Lucid. They use Tradeovate. Yeah, honestly, these flex accounts are solid. I'm grabbing 5 today, and then I'm gonna trade them on Monday. So yeah, yeah, use the code JMK. Let's trade those Lucid accounts next week. Let's do it, guys. Let's get like 5 Lucid accounts, and we'll try to take a payout on the week before Christmas. It'll be like a Christmas present. What do I think of take profit? Dude, I just don't like intraday. Take profit as intraday. I can't trade intraday, so I don't use take profit. The new Tradeify accounts have daily payouts, but their daily maximum loss is like way too low. So yeah, that's the only thing keeping me away from the Tradeify accounts, their daily accounts. But yeah, I don't know. That's why I just like I don't know. I'm a fan of Lucid, so. But I am working on Tradeify accounts as well. Just be transparent. Not that I don't hate Tradeify. I really like Tradeify. They pay out really quick too. So. But yeah, I think I'm more leaning towards getting allocated at Lucid first and then Tradeify. I have this one eval at Tradeify. I do have 2 instant fundings at Tradeify as well that I'm working on. But yeah, my next goal is 5 Lucid accounts. I'll try to go live with them. Do I copy trade? I do, but not all my accounts at the same time. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna hop off for the day. If you guys do want to trade those Lucid accounts, just do me a favor and use my code. It'll help me out a lot. Pretty much all the commissions is gonna go into getting a book map for you guys. So yeah, that'd be cool to grab a book map and then we can use that on the stream. Yeah, this looks a little bearish too. Yeah, have a good weekend, guys. Yeah, thank you for chilling with me. It was fun. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys on Monday. Peace.